Guess what we're doing? We're picking up ears. I was just responding to comments in the vlog I just posted about how breakdowns are learning experiences, and we broke down.
Good morning. I saw a comment on our Jordan's vlog that she posted last night. They asked if we could show or talk about like how many miles we have to drive to each field. So I just thought I would pull a full dad joke and be funny. Here you go, I'll show you. Literally just walked out of our garage. I'm gonna walk back here to the combine. But no. What? Why are you whining? Normally I give them lots of pets in the morning because we're usually gone most of the day, but somebody got sprayed by a skunk, didn't you? Yeah, you got sprayed by a skunk. And you smell pretty bad. So I'll just give you a little bit of pets. Yeah, good puppies. On the farm we live on, we're actually pretty close together for the most part. If you were to go, pretty much all our circles are on the same road. They're just stretched out north to south. So if you were to say from our furthest south circle to our furthest north circle, it's probably, 10 miles, maybe 8 miles. Pretty much everything we farm over here is almost touching. I mean, it's within 3-4 miles of our house, basically east of us. So not very far. Then if we're going over to the east farm, Blake's kind of in the same situation. We almost farm them as two separate farms in a way. Like we generally do all our stuff there, and then we come here and we do all our stuff here. So it's not too bad. And usually we can do it all in we only have to do it like one trip for each season. So we'll plant over there, then we'll come over here and we'll plant. We don't do a whole lot of back and forth, which is really nice. But anyways, I better get off here. We slept in a little, and I better get to it before trucks show up, which both carts are loaded. So we can at least send 2 of them out of here right away. But anyways, if something interesting happens, I'll make sure to show you.
1 hour later.
What did you do? I let her run the combine for like 2 minutes. She made it from the end of the field to here.
I'm not really quite sure what the problem is yet. They can explain it better. But they mowed over some of these ears and they're just too big and fat to not pick up. So that's what we're doing right now. I'll kind of update you later. He's vlogging on his GoPro right now and explaining everything, but this is no good. We have a truck sitting and waiting for us, and he can't leave until we fill one up. So let's look in those windows there. This is Blake's grade card. He's got about that much. If we could just get one truck full, we could get that guy on his way, but what a mess. See how it ran over this little row right here? That's where we were getting the corn from. What a mess. How do you feel?
Oh, it happens. We've had a good run of no breakdowns.
Well, there you have it. We have this tech guy that has came out. He tried to help fix the AC in the tractor I was using the other day, and he did fix it. But he needs parts to like permanently fix it. But he's gonna come out here, and they already explained the issue on the phone, and he already diagnosed it. Apparently this guy knows what he's doing. He knows his stuff. So that's really handy to have somebody out in the middle of nowhere like this, and only be 10 minutes away from us to help come out and do calls and fix stuff, because it would be really nice to get this circle fixed today. It's been a rough morning for Blake. There's been all sorts of craziness happening, so hopefully we can get this circle done and everything can get lined out again and we can get going. But everybody's in a good mood, which is crazy, you know. I grew up in a environment where when stuff goes wrong, you know, we just kind of work together, but it's nice to like have a place of work where you can do that. So I grabbed both of these because I wanted to show y'all the different varieties. He's trying to get by me. he's like really wide with that header. But he's vlogging too, look. Broke down for now, and I'll show you these different varieties when I get turned around here. Never seen, these are the ones I always see, what the corn was on, and it's bright red, and I'm used to seeing that. But apparently, this variety is, and it's all white, and I've never seen that in field corn. So, really neat.
We had a slip clutch go out on that end row unit. He's not happy. He's had a rough day. I feel bad for him. He's still in good mood though, which he always is. Had the slip clutch go out in the end row unit. We kind of knew this was going to happen. That end one is pretty weak. I've had problems with it in any kind of weeds. It'll plug up. We're on the hunt for parts. I'll let you know what we figure out when the tech gets out here. Well, we're gonna tuck our tail between our legs and take the combine back to the shop. It's just right over here. There's a part of me that's like, this is definitely a byproduct of us having to go so fast to keep this combine loaded with a 30-foot corn head. And these, you know, that's just a lot for these rows to take going that fast. That's definitely some of it. You know, you kind of come to expect this kind of stuff. We're pushing this corn head like 6 miles an hour through some really, really heavy corn. These things are gonna happen, so I mean, it's not a big deal. The other thing is, when we got this corn head, I had problems with that end row right away. So I mean, that end slip clutch was already pretty weak. And generally the end slip clutches do get weak because they're the ones that are always, when you're cutting your headland pass, they're the ones that are always right up against the corn where your back and forth rows come through to where your headland goes through. So they're always taking a little extra corn. So it's just kind of normal. Usually if you have slip clutch problems, a lot of times it's those end ones. So it's nothing crazy or unexpected, but we're on the hunt for parts. Hopefully we can get them found, and shoot, they'll have us back going pretty quick. It's not too big of a deal for them to come out and get that fixed. So we'll keep you updated. We're just gonna get back to the shop, park up, and then I gotta go get a sprinkler unstuck. And actually Blake does too. So I got one right here at the house. That the circle we picked last night, it got stuck and we were trying to move it. So I'm gonna go get it pulled out. Blake's gonna go get his pulled out that's watering wheat.
We're back at the house, and I'm not gonna lie, they're out there in the shop working on that, and I ran inside to go to the bathroom, and I am gonna take full advantage of this like hour or two that I have. I mean, do you blame me? Like, look at all this laundry. Oh my gosh, all this is from like my hunting trip. I'll take full advantage of this little time I have to get some laundry done and catch up a little bit. You guys ever have this, like where you're in the middle of harvest and you've been, well, maybe not even middle of harvest, maybe you've been in a tractor a whole lot. I'm gonna use that as a deal. And you get out of the tractor after being in it forever and you go into your house and you're just like, just kind of dazed. I feel like I'm on another planet right now. Do y'all get that too? Like when you enter real life again, or you go to a gas station or something and you're just like, wow, walking around and just being in the real world is so weird. Doing laundry feels weird because it becomes such a second nature thing. And then when your job becomes being in the tractor all the time, every day, all day, from dusk to, or dawn to dusk, oh my gosh, I can't even talk right. I just feel like I'm on another planet. Okay, did some laundry. Got some caught up on editing, and this is the worst part. I have to go back to the tractor and take off, and the dogs are gonna be sad. They already know where I'm going. At least it feels nice out here. But it's, I don't know how many hours it's been, but Zach had to drive all over the dang place, and he's probably updating you right now on what's going on. So here he is.
About 3 hours later, back rolling. Had to go to, well, I had to personally go to 2 different towns to get parts, and then a tech brought out parts from a 3rd town. So between 3 different stores, we got the slip clutch parts gathered up. Everything seems to be back right. It's behaving now. So now we got to get everybody gathered back up and see if we can get back rolling. I don't know if we're going to get this circle finished today now, but if not, we'll get a good chunk knocked out of it if everything goes okay. So no big deal. Things happen. Well, it's the same day, October 12th. We've been back going for, 4 hours or so, 3.5, 4 hours, and we've only got about an hour and a half left on this circle. Man, we're just moving right along. Sunset going down. Beautiful corn. This stuff is doing amazing. Right at what we were hoping for. We did some trials with some different products and some different fertilizers and whatnot. And we kind of had a number we were hoping to get to, you know, to kind of consider this all success, and it sure seemed like it's going to do that, maybe even plus a little bit. This definitely, I think, is going to be the best circle of the year. Seeing where it goes. Yeah, I guess I better pay attention. I'm kind of like 100% full. Jordan's flying up here. I was kind of halfway trying to wait on purpose. They haven't made me wait yet. Looks like she's not going to again. Good morning. No combining today. You're about to find out why. Oh boy. We have 25 to 35 mile an hour winds, 50 mile an hour gusts today. With we're down to a little under 4 circles to go. But man, with as windy as it is, the circles that we're going to be going to next are starting to break over a little bit. Some of the stalks are getting weak. We were a little nervous about blasting through the middle of them, because once you open all that corn up, let it hit it, you're going to lose even more of it. Oh, yeah, we got one truck coming over. Let's come grab this one load. Ooh, it's cold. But we were also nervous for the trucks, which they were nervous too. We were a little worried about them tarping trucks in this. I mean, it's nasty outside. I need to finish getting our draper head ready because it's actually supposed to freeze here tomorrow night. But anyways, see you later. We're gonna see the clip. I tried to be funny and I'm paying the price for it still. I don't know, my shirt's, I can't get it pulled up high enough, but she'll put in a picture of what happened to me just from jumping into the corn one time.
He's allergic, and he was in denial about it at first, and now he's like, he knows there's something up. Look at this. This is Zach's favorite road, and everything looks so dried out. Even the corn's all dried it out. God dang, I can't talk.
Now we're just gonna go in here, pick a couple ears from a somewhat middle ground part of the field, and we're gonna test them.
Look at that, so
just
cute.
To get us somewhat of an idea what the moisture is here. So let's go find a few ears. A couple of ears will break in half. Maybe. Let's take a few.
Those are pretty, like, skinny and long.
What's your guess?
18.5. Really?
It's really hard to tell. Actually, wait here, I'm not gonna look at it. Oh no, it's dry in that.
Oh. What do you think? What's your guess?
19.8.
No,
What is it?
21.5.
Oh, I
You
should
were
have
right the
said.
first
Gosh,
time.
dang it.
21.5. I hope y'all saw that. I don't know how fast.
And then usually we add a point for hand shelling it.
21.5.
Those are pretty crunchy for 21.5.
You want to do it again with different parts of the cob?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
why
just call
is it so different?
20 and a half. It just depends.
Okay.
Yeah, this field will go.
Hey, we're going in. Is that what it's called?
What?
A submergent.
A submergent?
A submergent test.
At what time the corn's submerged?
A submergence test.
This is holy. This is good corn. Wow.
Thank God he found this flag. It's kind of dug into the ground.
Looking at these ears right now. Let's show everybody the very edge row. That's definitely the average corn in the field. People will laugh about that. Look at that.
That's definitely going to be the determining factor.
Good. Yeah, this ought to be pretty good corn. This corn's looking pretty good all year long. Where's our flag right there? Okay, so I can't remember if it's down this row or this row, so we just kind of got to be looking at the ground.
Yeah, to look for the other ones.
Go down this. You ready to bounce through these sprinkles yet?
No. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Look at that.
Yeah, here it is. Okay. So here's the start of it. That white flag. The yellow flags are, I think, day 3. The blue are day 2. Green are day 1. Red is day 4. So I guess if you want to open a bucket, I'll start grabbing the flag and the day 1 years. Day 1.
You want me to get a couple buckets open, or are you just going to do
No,
all
let's
these?
just do the day 1.
Okay. Okay, I didn't want to interfere too much to mess up his process, but we got it all organized and ready to go. Well, we got some really useful information out of that test. That's the first time Zach's ever done a test like that, and he plans to do stuff like this next year as well. In the last vlog, I mentioned that the unloading auger was acting up on the combine again, and I'm getting my breakdowns mixed up. So the fix you saw in this video was a real piece of cake in comparison to the next videos. But no, we have fun and we stay in good spirits, which is really nice to work for a group of people that stays positive during times like this, because believe it or not, I'm really impatient. I get that from my dad. Thanks, Dad. I'm kidding, kind of. But it felt good to get grounded and have like a little day off where we got to sleep in and relax and enjoy the Kansas wind just tear through the corn. So in the next vlog, you are going to see the drama of it all. And once again, you guys never cease to amaze me. We're at 170,000 subscribers, and you guys are just way too supportive and nice in the comments. I love reading the stories. I love replying to the ones I have time to reply to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for a whole nother mess in the next one. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.